What's good, superstars? Back with another Vivi video. You got Superstar Joe. You got Superstar Rob in the building. How's it going, Rob?
Pretty good. You?
Oh, my head hit the window on that one, guys. I'm in the car. I said rather get on a stream with Rob than without him later. So we're making it work right now, and hopefully you guys are appreciative of that. If you guys haven't already, don't forget, become a superstar. Smash the subscribe button down below. Hit the bell notification so you know whenever we post. We don't know what days we're not posting on, so you're going to want to know. Hit the bell notification. Also, you can become a superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Get one of these cool stars next to your name. It's just a flex, and it's just going to keep getting better until we get the golden stars. You guys have been amazing. You also get access to our drop spreadsheets. We're going to post all our buys and sells, our advertisements. First dibs on merch. I'm missing mine. Rob's got his beautiful hat on. And also, star in the universe, end of every single month. Shout out to Crypto Cookie, who got the last one. We got to still get that delivered to you, but working on that. Lots of things going on. These are all the beautiful faces in the VIP. You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so much for the support. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. On Twitter, we are very active. We're breaking news all the time. It's fantastic. Also in the description, there's a great Discord. Yesterday, I just did a video talking about Flipper's Paradise, something where we're trying to do like community challenge to see if we can flip up to something big. So go put your ideas there. Haven't bought the first item yet. Looking for something under $10 that you guys think has some promise to move up. And then when I sell it, I'll let you guys know what it was that we bought and sold. Yeah. So Rob, why don't you go through it?
Bombshell news today. Bombshell news that I think that we're going to go with an out of the ordinary midday video. Not typically what we do. But we'll run through the daily news up to this point. I mean, there's going to be more tonight, but that's okay. So guys, remember, last chance to enter. You got Queen Vivi with Alfred Kahn. You got the giveaways going on right now with the Pokemon cards.
That's over now. Yeah. So now it's closed.
It just closed. Okay. So if you participated, I guess good luck. Has the winner been announced? Do you know?
No. Tomorrow, there's a stream on Randy's channel where they're gonna do a raffle for the Gyarados. I think the silent auction will be announced as well. And Al Khan should be on that stream. And actually, I'm supposed to be there, and you might even be there. We'll see what happens with your schedule, but one of us at least should be there.
Yeah, we'll try. I'm definitely going to try to make it if I can. I might have a free night tomorrow, so I would like to join that for sure if possible. Shout out Superstar Fave Art Heart here, VIP, with the happy birthday. I love it. And the Royal Rumble kind of reminds me of...
That's true, yeah.
Of Super Smash Bros, like that little Galaxy battle. But
yeah.
Thank you for that. Hinano.
This is fantastic.
Hinano. Look at this. Let's go. Clipping it out, giving us some battles here. A bit late. Happy birthday. That's okay. We don't mind if it's a bit late. Really great job with the editing, eh? He's working his editing softwares here.
Yep.
Playing around with it.
More than us.
There you go. Beautiful. Great job. Hanano's always been supporting us. We met him in person at Decon. Great guy, great family. So make sure you give him a follow on Twitter and give him a shout out anytime. Thank you for that, Hanano. Let's go Superstars. Thank you. We got a monthly update here from Ecomi. I haven't had a chance to check it out yet. Have you, Joe?
Oh, not yet.
Not yet? Okay, so we got to take a look at it when we get the chance. See what they have, what fun stuff they have in there. Ed back at it again. Tyson knockout. Let's go with the punch out. They know we like the boxing rings. We know they like the boxing rings. So well done. Looks good. Jimbo Lee Lingo. This guy's a master. Great guy with his VV signs.
It's a great idea. Did you see his idea?
What's his idea?
Read it. It's in that tweet there.
It says, imagine that when you buy the drop of the Lambo, you enter a raffle to win the real one we saw at Decon. What do you think? Well, I know Alex did say he rented it. Yeah. Okay, it was a rental, but I'm down. I'm down.
I think charge $1,000 a ticket. I mean, I think you get a lot of interest in that, and you get the car paid off.
Yeah, that's real utility right there. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Poems. There's being poems written thanks to our 1 year birthday. Slider, longtime supporter of us on the YouTube comments all the time. Superstar Money, where we all go. Here, let's make this bigger.
Yeah, read it out loud, and I'll do the snapping at the end.
So, Superstar Money, where we all go for data-driven analysis. You already know the fists are flying in every direction. Now it's time for Twitter reflection. Joe is ranting over a missed airdrop. His face turning red. He's about to pop. Rob is fired up because no one will listen. Just use the prediction tool. It's simple addition. We warned you all it was going to zero. Superstar Money, villain or hero. Personally, I say hero, and thank you guys for 366 straight days of great content. Thank you, Slider VIP.
Snap.
Amazing. Thank you for that.
Keep them coming. Keep the poems coming. I'm loving them.
You
We
guys
had
are
one
amazing.
yesterday too, Rob.
Oh man, these guys are amazing. There was another one?
Yeah, yesterday I did it. You got to go check that video.
Oh man, this is incredible. Thank you guys. Yeah, we're gonna get back to this about the wire. That's the big news. That's the meat and potatoes of today's video. We got Luke Chua here with a very, very cool the ghost bear. I can't remember the name of this guy.
He's the artist on that, I think, on the
Oh
monkeys
yeah?
and stuff. Yeah. So,
Okay. Very cool. Very nice. If
Yeah.
you're into that, very cool. We're gonna get back to this. LK Omi the Clown with the big wire news. Big topic we're gonna talk about. Ed again with the Joker Batman. I don't even know how we did that, but looks great. Good job. Look at this. What's going on here, guys? I think this is gonna be a must-watch video. It says, "Who you betting to win? Whose side are you on?" I don't know what's going on here. It says Yosemite Circuit Racers revealed. So there's something brewing right now on the ecomi Vivi Metaverse life. I don't know what they're up to, but put your money. Either Thor the DeLorean, Captain America to be a She-Hulk to be announced, and Chucky to be announced. So right now, I don't know if you have a favorite character, whose side you're going to be on. I'm leaning on Thor. How about you, Joe?
I know who David Yu's choosing for sure. I'm liking Chucky. I think I'm a Chucky guy.
You're a Chucky fan?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going with Thor. We'll see how things turn out. I could be tripping, but then again, there's I no longer smoke weed. Watching the spatial reveal gave me goosebumps. So pretty cool. I mean, if you want to check it out, you can go check it out on our feed. You just get an idea of skateboarding in spatial.
You can see the hoverboard from Back to the Future in there.
Yeah, there you go. And this is what we're hoping with the Viviverse. We're gonna have something similar, kind of that gameplay environment. I'm gonna come back to this. It's Vivi Twitter here, and then we'll come back to Mr. MC1 Sanjay. We're delighted to share my wife's first book of poems. So speaking of poems, is a great.
That's why I tweeted that.
And then now, okay, let's start getting into the big news. So today, Vivi tweeted, we have infrastructure. Along with all of you, we are learning this morning about the pending closure of our payment provider, Wire. As such, please note that we are suspending all payout and crypto pay-in requests effective immediately. We are making best efforts to work with Wire on pending incomplete payouts in the meantime. All other payment services remain fully operational. We have the infrastructure in place to migrate providers and will work to do so ASAP. But rest assured, there are no plans to remove these features altogether. We will provide more info as soon as it's available. Thank you for the understanding. This is the first article that I saw from 1.5 billion to zero. Crypto payments platform Wire shuts down. And this is from Blockworks. And sure enough, I'm on the web app. If you go to the payout, it says payout unavailable.
Yeah.
So my God, things are brewing. I checked the Vivi terms and services. This is gone now. They acted quick. But when this first happened, Joe actually went on and took a screenshot that I acknowledge that Wire Payments Inc. is providing the payout service and agree to Wire Payments Inc. user agreement. That's gone off the terms and services. So this is happening fast. We got a lot to say about this, but Joe, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, I think obviously Alex G went on the Twitter Spaces as well. I caught a bit of it, and they mentioned that this was going to be happening before it happened. Like now, obviously the Cashout is gone. When I first heard about the news, I went on and it was still there, and I was worried about it because people are like tweeting out, "Oh, maybe you should go cash out before they shut it down." And I'm like thinking in my head, like maybe you don't want to do that yet, because what happens if you push the button and you lose the gems out and you're waiting for processing and the processing never happens? So that was a concern to me. I mean, now we're back to when Cashout, when MTL, and kind of feels like we're making some backward steps before we're making some forward steps. And I know, Rob, you have a lot to say when it comes to how Vivi has done business and how they have done a lot of outsourcing and subbing out key aspects of their project. I think this might be one that they might have to do that anyways, but I guess it might come down to reliability, and maybe for this type of thing, you might want to go with somebody who is like very well renowned in this space. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, and I mean, you touched on that. I mean, I've said in many videos previously that we started to understand the company a little bit more. They're almost like a project management service where they're able to acquire the license. But then from that point onwards, I think like everything is outsourced. The problem when you do that is that you got all your subs now. You're relying on your subs, and you have to just make sure you're on top of them. I think in this case, it makes sense. Like I don't really expect Vivi to be a bank that's going to be able to do fiat and crypto, and like they need a provider. And I know Wire was a big one, but you know this could be a lesson learned going forward that whoever they get now, maybe MoonPay is the way to go. Like maybe a provider that is a little bit more established than Wire. Because I never heard of Wire until Vivi, but I did hear of MoonPay. I know Wire, I think, is also now involved with MetaMask. So that's out the window now too, I think.
MoonPay or Wire? Wire's with MetaMask?
I think so. I think last time I checked, I saw
yeah,
Wire
they had
there.
both. They had both options. Yeah.
I think so, but I don't know how new that is. So I think they weren't a small company, but you would think that because they're partners with Wire, they'd be in a little bit more conversation with them. I'm surprised they found out with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Now they claim that they have coding in place that they could rather easily recode everything to now link to another provider's cash out system. But knowing the way Vivi is, they've complained a lot about their resourcing quite openly and publicly now, right? I don't know that we're going to get payout back anytime soon. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if this took another year, but I hope not. I hope not.
No way.
I hope not. I mean, Joe, the way they move, look, the way they move with things.
Dude, okay. if they make payout take another year, this app is going nowhere. It's going to zero faster than we could have ever expected. I mean, you already have your core user base hanging by a thread right now. You're providing them with drop after drop after drop, diluting the market, kind of hanging the carrot in front of them when it comes to the next thing, MCP, OUP. These things are coming. They always need to have that thing that's coming. And it never seems like we're getting there. I mean, slowly but surely we will, I think, get to where we want to get to. But at that point, who's going to be left standing in the rubble that's remaining? And I don't blame Vivi for this shutdown. Obviously, they went through a provider. You even mentioned they're on MetaMask. They're well known in the crypto space. And just thinking maybe you gotta go with somebody who or partner somewhere where it's a little bit more centralized, because that's the type of app that you have right now. I know that crypto pay-in is something that people really want, and crypto payout, but I think you have to always maintain the in and out of cash at this point, because that's what people want, especially if you're not going to be providing interoperability. Like we've seen McFarlane and we've seen other projects like HRO, where HRO, I think you can trade on IMX directly. And in McFarlane, we know that you can sell into Polygon or Matic and then go find your way around. Now we know why they don't do that, because they want to keep it available to the masses and allow for mass adoption. But right now, the mass adoption thing has not been working out. I mean, now let's get a functioning product. Let's get something that we don't have to worry about. We don't have to look back on. And I think they thought they were there with Wire. But hopefully we're going to see if they're lying or if they're telling the truth when they say they got a backup plan that it's going to come quickly. And hopefully we see it in a couple of weeks. Hopefully it's all built out. They go reach out to MoonPay, or they reach out to whoever they got to reach out to and say, look, take care of this for us. We have it all ready for you. Just click this button, pop, boom, ping, and it's all good to go. But I think time will tell.
Weeks, Joe? A couple weeks? I mean,
I think that's what it sounded like in the way that they're tweeting it, right?
I don't know. I hope I'm wrong again. I just feel like this may be months. Like, and what kind of, okay, let's just say it even is shorter period of time.
Yeah.
What does this now have on? They're going to use this for sure now as a discussion in terms of delay to MCP, OUP, and everything else. I mean, it just continues pushing the timelines backwards. I guess people are just frustrated because getting payout was such a great thing that took long enough. And everyone was so happy. And I agree with you. This isn't their fault. I mean, the fact that this happened is not their fault. It's how they respond to it. I just don't really have the confidence based on their track record that they will actually get a backup plan in place quickly.
I think they shouldn't be like, at least something this big where it's basically the in and out of money into your platform. I think there needs to be a little bit more regular communication. Like you should know the status of your payout provider. I mean, if they're going from 1.5 billion to zero, like, is there no flags that come up in your discussions with them that this might be a problem, that they might have issues internally? Is it just like you're trusting them blindly? Like what's the deal here? How does this just happen out of nowhere? I guess FTX fallout, all that stuff, everyone's starting to get a little bit more audited, I guess, or people are starting to look at their books and see what's happening, or people maybe are looking at other companies' books. But I mean, if it's something that's could crush your business, like they're lucky they're not in full force right now, because if this was the case, they would be on the news, and that's who they'd be talking about right now. Vivi's out of the limelight because they're not in mass adoption, not going crazy. So I think in that case, they are lucky that this is happening now when you got 2,000, 3,000 active users.
Well, here's the thing with off-app gems. I mean, the excuse was always at first, remember that we don't have a payout provider and we have no avenue for payout. Therefore, we're going to allow off-app gems so that we can continue with the liquidity. I mean, does this bring that topic back up? I mean, at this point, they've KYC'd the people. Obviously, they probably were never going to let it come back legally, but now they don't have an avenue for anybody to get out anymore. At least before, you say, we've given you a safe legal avenue to leave. Now your gems are stuck. And I think people are hurt less than this, obviously, than FTX, because I don't really know the effects of who lost money on this. Like, okay, maybe your gems are now locked up and you can't get them out, but that doesn't mean you've necessarily lost money directly yet. I mean, someone is always going to, the Yizzle kid was always upset that as he watched his vault value decrease, he couldn't get out. So in a way, you kind of lose money in that way, but you don't actually have your money in exchange. It goes bankrupt. Now you're never getting it out. At least it's stuck in the Vivi environment for now. We may even see an increase in values right now because the money can't come out anymore. Yeah. So you have the gems stuck in app. People are buying, but they can't cash out. So they might have extra gems just laying around that eventually something comes up. It's like, I haven't cashed out. I'm going to use my gems. They're there waiting for me. People tend to do that a lot. And forget about your airdrops, Stro. I mean, they were talking about, remember we talked to Mitch on the AMA, we were talking about airdrops and how they're trying to get automated systems going on. Forget that. If they're coders, assuming they have limited resources on the coding side, I don't know how they work internally, but you would think that they now need to spread themselves thin to try to get something as big as payout back operational. We'll see how long it takes. Again, Joe, I'm not as optimistic as you. I think this is going to take months. If it takes weeks, great. I mean, then I'm wrong and everybody's happy because of it. But I'm preparing myself mentally that this will take months just because of their previous track record. And it sounds like it's easy for them to kind of switch it out. But if you think about it, like, do they have a deal in place with a backup already? I doubt it. They're going to have to now find a backup, set up like a meeting with them, maybe.
Contracts,
get contracts organized. I don't know. I'm just guessing that this is what's going to have to happen. And that whole process has to go through. I know at my company, at least, things like this don't take 2 weeks. They typically take longer. And that's why I'm saying months. But let's see how the Vivi community reacts to this. A lot of people are not going to be very happy. We thought this was a big enough deal that we got to come do midday video just to make sure we get this out properly. Any last thoughts, Joe?
They better focus on the Mickey signature airdrop. I think that is top priority. I think they're sitting at the boardroom right now on their whiteboard and they're saying, make sure Superstar Joe gets his Mickey signatures with an S. I got 2 coming and they better both come. And that better be priority. Then after that, you can figure out the cash out, payout stuff. No, but I mean, I agree. I think there are going to be legal bounds if they don't have it in place already. And it sounds like they're trying to play it as if they do have backup plans. That's why I think that there should be a couple of weeks. If you did have a backup plan and you have all the verbiage already written out from your previous agreement, it should be something that you submit to the next provider. You say, look, these are the terms, take it or leave it, blah, 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 because then you're in the same spot you were beforehand. And I'm sure there's more than one provider. You just hope that the new provider that they go to is reputable. Like you mentioned, Wire was with MetaPay. Maybe you're looking with MetaMask. Maybe you're looking at MoonPay now because they're with Coinbase and MetaMask as well. Maybe there's another provider that I don't know about. Maybe PayPal now is on the works. Because doesn't PayPal do crypto stuff now?
Yeah, they do actually. They do.
I think that'll be huge, but they probably want some huge fees. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out. Like I said, as long as I get in my airdrops, we're gonna figure it out. So let's hear what you guys got to say in the comments. How do you think this affects Vivi? In terms of the number of gems in the app not being able to decrease now because people aren't cashing out? I'm not sure how many people were actively cashing out. And the other thing is we keep getting more and more mints with the same amount of users and dwindling users. So now another thing, hidden Vivi, hard. Obviously, you said it's not out of their control. But how many users are going to now be turned off again because now they can't leave?
Well,
maybe they're going to stop putting gems in.
Too. New users is a big one. I mean, back over the last year of 2022, how many times did a new user, a potential new user who's interested in the crypto space, interested in the NFT space, interested in Disney IP, how many times did I have to hear, if there's no payout, I'm not interested? It gives people a security. So I think it's okay because it's a bear market, I guess. But it does set them back in terms of their timelines, and I mean, hopefully we get this. The
thing is,
soon.
we've had payout, and we've had rises in collectible prices, but we've never had both together. So like that's the magic formula, and that's why I've been pushing. Like lower the mint sizes, get the payout. Now you lost the payout, so now you got nothing. You got prices going down, and you got no payout, so you got no new people coming in. But if you get payout and you get prices moving up even slightly on every drop, Even if bots are involved a little bit, guys, if bots are involved, it means it's successful. Look at Nike shoe drops. Look at anything that's working. You deal with the
Concerts.
bots. Concert tickets.
Concerts.
But it still works. Like people still go to the concerts. It's not like there's empty seats. The bots still figure it out. You want to have a thriving system. You want the bots to be interested in the platform in order for it to be successful. So I think they just took a huge step back. Like I said, you need those two things to thrive, and you were missing one all times. You're either missing payout or you're missing price action moving in the upward direction. Now you got zero. So this might be like the first time in a long time that we've had both missing.
Well, we might have to start bringing up, Puddin' Cheeks' spreadsheet more actively because now it is a closed environment. So every time we have gems in app, it's a true gems in app now. So that can really help us read the market because the money coming in is the money coming in. How it gets spent and burned in the secondary market, we now have a true representation of the delta going forward until they bring back a payout option. So we're going to actually maybe get a lot better insights on the health of the VV market without payout now, because the gem flows coming in and out are now certain, right? Yeah. And we get a really good, well, we don't know the actual true gems in app right now, but the delta each day we do know now. It is a certain, whatever comes in, what's burned in the primary and burned in the secondary, it is what it is. That's what's left in app. So anyways, as Joe said, guys, we want to hear from you. Let us know below your thoughts. I mean, you give us your thoughts on anything that we talked about today. How do you feel about crypto pay-in being shut down? How do you feel about fiat payout being shut down? Everything related to the wire deal. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think that Vivi will get this back in a timely manner? Do you think this is going to delay MCP OUP? Do you think off-app gems now are going to explode because now people are fed up, right? They want to get their money out and they can't. Let us know your thoughts. And most importantly, do not forget, become a superstar, smash the subscribe button, join the superstar fam, and hit the bell notification button to get every single video every single day, maybe because we haven't lost a day yet. Yeah. We haven't lost a day yet. So
streak lives.
The streak actually continues. What is this, 367 now, Joe?
Mm-hmm.
So you got to hit that bell button because we might miss one day and then you don't know when we're going to come back. For all we know, we're going to go on 2 weeks sabbatical. Who knows? So check it out. Also, Superstar VIP, $2.99 a month. Get the star beside your name. Thank you to our VIPs. We appreciate you guys so much. Get access to our spreadsheets if you're interested. Get a chance for our giveaways, first dibs on merch. We cannot appreciate the love that we've received, especially after the 1 year anniversary. We thank you all so much for your support. We hope we can continue to make all the Superstar team proud. Thank you so much. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.